Hi, my name is Jillian Pigeon, and this is my presentation on servant leadership. So, what is servant leadership? It is a very non-traditional type of leadership. It focuses on the growth and well-being of the community that they belonged in, caring about other people. It shares power and puts the needs of others first and helps people perform at the highest levels possible. So, those are kind of the characteristics that a servant leader has. So some core values or some important words that kind of stood out to me due to being a servant leader is, always having empathy, providing support to the employees or just people around you, showing commitment, providing them with materials to help them succeed as a person, and always listening. This could mean making them feel heard or being open to their ideas, whether you're using them or not. If an employer is under you, it's not making them feel kind of like they're working under you, you're kind of working together as a whole. So, diving into three ethical benefits, I chose fairness, trust, and supports overall well being. These things really stood out to me because going along with, they're kind of like the same, they're similar to the core values because that is just some traits that are in a servant leader. But I chose fairness because it's being able to be treated with respect and given equal opportunities. And then secondly, trust, being honest and opening that line of communication, kind of what I said, giving empathy and not pushing people past their limits and supporting that. And then lastly, supporting overall well-being, not pushing someone over their limits and knowing their limits and supporting that. So the leader that I chose for this was Howard Schultz. He's the CEO of Starbucks. And the first thing I thought of when I saw this was Starbucks is the one of the first companies, that and Chick-fil-A, between just very good customer service. The employees are always happy, whether they're the one making the coffees at the window, doing stuff behind the scenes. So I think that Howard Schultz had like a really big impact on this. So diving into kind of what he did or what his background is, he built an organization around overall well-being. Um, this really stood out to me was called his employees his partners, not so much like employees or, made them known for not working underneath him and kind of working with him. So he invested in his partners' overall growth, always focusing on them, seeing what they needed, making sure that they were okay. And then he opened up that line of communication so that those employees or partners can voice their ideas. And then below here is the information that I kind of got this from in the case study or so called like website about Howard Schultz, the CEO of Starbucks. So outcomes of his approach, Starbucks becoming the leader of DEI, so diversity, equity, and inclusion. That's super important, especially these days. He grew globally in such a recognizable brand. If someone asks you to name a coffee company, the first two companies you're probably gonna think of are Dunkin' and Starbucks. So it just grew globally and insane. It is everywhere you go. And then lastly, employees feeling valued and having a say, leading to great customer service. When you go to Starbucks, like you said, everyone's just very, very happy, and that just starts with like the top down. If they're feeling respected, they're going to respect you as a customer. And that is all.